everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Baina, and today I want to talk about my favorite products from Ikea that are designer approved, okay? So you guys probably know I love vintage, but I also love Ikea because it's got great design, it's an amazing price point, and I feel like their pieces really fit in with a lot of different design aesthetics, and they can all be modified and hacked. I'm going to save my favorite for last, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I love that I actually want to buy myself and I have recommended to a number of my clients is the Fjalkinge shelf unit. I love this for a number of different reasons. First of all, it's a tall storage piece, and in every room you need to have low furniture and you need to have tall furniture because you want your eye to kind of just go up and down around the room. It's fun in a dining room because you can display pretty glasses, dishes. If you're someone that entertains a lot, you want to maybe put like a bar there, and then you can use the drawers for any kind of storage that you want. And it could be tablecloths and linen textiles or office supplies. Like I feel like some of us that live in smaller spaces and apartments, we really need to maximize our storage. So like if you are a person that has to work in your dining room, the Fjalkinge could be a really great piece for you because you can literally work from your dining room during the day and then put your laptop and all of your electronics in the drawer at the end of the day and restore it just back to kind of like relaxed living after that. The next thing is something I have, and it's the Alex desk. And I love the Alex desk for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's longer than your typical desk. A lot of times affordable furniture will be maybe a slightly smaller scale. So a lot of desks that you'll see out there are like 48 inches long. And I feel like if you're going to buy a desk and you're going to place it in the power position, which is kind of like centering it in the room in a way so that you can see who's coming in, which is like CEO vibes, you kind of want something a little bit bigger than 48. So this guy is 55 inches long and it looks good from all angles. And part of that is because there's a channel at the back of the desk where you can hide all of your cords. So like right now I've got like my ring light cord, I've got my speaker, I've got my computer charger, and it's all kind of like hidden in this channel at the front of the desk, which is super, super functional. And I just think it's a really versatile piece. In fact, I loved it so much that when I moved from LA to Dallas and I had to pick all the furniture that I was going to ship with me, I chose to keep the desk because I just know I'm going to have it for a long time. And it's just really functional and works perfectly for me. The next thing is also something that I had before my LA apartment, and that is the Hovet floor mirror. Again, the scale, it's literally 77 inches tall. That's pretty significant. And one of the things that will really upgrade the look of your home is having the scale right, having things that actually are a little bit more substantial than a lot of tiny things. So it has a really large yet clean minimalist footprint, but for a very affordable price for literally like $119. The next thing is also something that I have and I really, really love it. It's the Mulig clothing rack. I became kind of obsessed with this idea of having an exposed clothing rack in your bedroom. It kind of gave me like boudoir vibes, like wardrobe stylist vibes. And I kind of got into that look basically when I was in my transition of kind of changing my own fashion style. That's when I learned about the QB body type system. I was on keto, I was kind of changing my body. And I would find these beautiful clothing items that I really loved. And I just wanted to display them on kind of like a revolving clothing rack. And this was not part of this video, but I actually really also love the wooden hangers that IKEA sells in white because I feel like it's just kind of completes that whole look. The next thing also relates to clothes, but this is the Pax Wardrobe system. This is where you can create an entire storage solution for all of your clothes and accessories in a very elegant and affordable way. A lot of homes here in America, newer builds, use those kind of not very glamorous, wire mesh, very basic shelves that are just screwed into the wall. Not really feeling that. You could take all of those out, add the pack system. I think they're about 22 to 24 inches deep. And I love this because there's so many different ways that you could incorporate all of the needs that you have. So I love the felt lined shallow trays that they have where you can display jewelry, genius, or you could display all of your wallets, your bags. You can really customize it depending on the type of clothing and garments that you have. The other way to do it, which is also equally appealing and very aspirational, but at the same time, super budget friendly, is to do a freestanding wardrobe in your room and then applied molding, trim and baseboard and crown molding to make it look like it was this like kind of really like fancy, like antique, glamorous vibe. I think it looks absolutely stunning. And in this San Francisco apartment, I'm literally obsessed. All they did was take wood trim and mirrors and then painted a custom color, and it really creates an incredible custom looking built-in, and it's literally IKEA. If you go onto Pinterest and put any IKEA product's name and then put hack behind it, it's going to bring up a ton of search results showing you the so many different creative ways that people have been able to modify these amazing products to fit any design aesthetic. Your bed. I don't think I've ever found as low of a price for pillow inserts as I have found on IKEA. I personally love the duck fill ones because that's kind of a little bit more luxurious. That's my thing. You could check out the vegan options if that's something that's important to you. But one of the hacks that I personally do, because I love textiles and I feel like high quality textiles are really what make your home look and feel sophisticated, is to actually go to Etsy. And there's two types of pillows I recommend a lot to my clients and I use for myself. I'm really obsessed with these like velvet ikat patterned pillows that I find from a lot of vendors from Turkey, which just immediately read as luxurious, elegant. You can't find them here and they're not actually that expensive. It just feels like you spent way more money than you have. I also love mud cloth pillows, and mud cloth is a beautiful, super high quality, elegant textile from Africa. That looks so bomb with the farmhouse, rustic, industrial style, really, really beautiful. It's one of my hacks that I actually use to get that high-end look, but without actually spending a ton of money. Very, very practical. A lot of us do not have huge entryways, or maybe you walk into a long, narrow hallway, and even if you have a closet off of your entry, it's likely probably already stuffed with a ton of things. So I love the Hemnes shoe cabinet because you can mount it to a wall, doesn't take up a lot of space at all. And I actually like when you put two together, if you have the space for that, because it's going to create one long, narrow console top, which is super useful. And you've got all of these great flip open storage, and you don't have to necessarily just store your shoes in there. You can store mail that you don't necessarily want to look at. You can put your dog leashes in there, umbrellas. It really just kind of like utilizes whatever space you have to make that very functional, but still look very clean and pulled together. And then the last piece is probably my absolutely favorite piece, the Besta series. This is the very simple white sideboard that you can put your TV over. They also have taller units. They also have wall mount units. And if you guys like my Milo Bowman sideboard, the Besta is as close as you're going to get to that. And I feel like it's an extremely elegant, sophisticated, minimalist. I love how clean it is. And there's literally so many different ideas of how you can modify it to fit your particular style. So there's actually companies that have come out with all these different lines of accessories that you can add to your Besta unit. So if you're like really into like cane right now, which is very popular, you can order cane doors and make it look like something completely different. You could add a piece of wood and stain that for a more rustic look. So there really is a ton of different ways that you could actually incorporate this piece into your house. But what it does is it provides you with an affordable option to be able to have closed storage. And I think it's so important in decorating to be able to have things with doors on it that you can put the things that you need but don't necessarily look pretty, and close the doors so your room looks actually like pulled together and stylish. And at IKEA, you just cannot beat the price that they offer for something as versatile as this. So I hope you guys liked the video, and let me know in the comments below if you have any of these pieces. What do you think about them? If there's anything you absolutely love that you think I missed, also let me know as well. I will definitely see you in the next one, and I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.